guys, it's me, Caitlin Page. So today's I wanted to talk about what it's like to live in a homeless hostel. I live in a mental health, drug, anxiety hostel, and I'm trying to think of the words what to say. People say it's like having your own house and being able to do whatever you want. It's not. While you're living in a hostel, you're still classed as homeless because you don't own the house, and we can't put pictures up. I mean, this is not my picture. On my walls, I have no pictures. As much as I want to put like my Demi Lovato photos up and make it feel like home, you can never do it. You'll always have arguments with people that in the house. Your food goes missing and you have to replace it. People ask you for money and this, that. And living in a hostel, your mental health plays up, it tends to. And my mental health has got worse. The only thing keeping me going is Demi Lovato. Because I'm a care kid. I've been in under like social services since I was a baby. And it's not the same. I don't celebrate Christmas because I don't know how to. I don't get Christmas presents, birthday presents. I don't get that. So sometimes it's just nice to get like an odd little letter off someone. I mean, I get little letters off friends saying love you, happy birthday, and it means a lot to me. I mean, living in the hostel's not easy. You have to pay rent. You have to do your own shopping. You know, I'm stuck in the hostel 24 hours. I don't have family to go and visit, so everyone else in the hostel has someone to go and visit, and I'm always stuck in. I'm usually more on the internet and stuff, but I usually just listen to Demi Lovato and keep going. I've got mental health, and I have a bad heart, and yeah, pretty much it's like I can't walk due to my chest and my back, pardon me. And yeah, it's not easy. I mean, it's about 6 o'clock now. All I'm doing is in my room, just watching TV. 'Cause Simpsons is on now on my TV, and I don't have friends to go and visit and have fun with. I talk to all the Lovatics, which they're my family, and it means a lot to me. I mean, being in a hostel, you wake up and you do what you have to do: breakfast, brush your teeth, get ready, do everything, blah 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 blah. But then it's like you don't know what to do with yourself. No, you wonder what you're waking up to tomorrow. I've got appointments here, there, coming out of my ears. I can't afford to buy clothes sometimes and shoes because I have to pay rent and buy food. But I buy food, but because I've got an eating disorder, I don't tend to eat. So, I mean, he probably just heard that. That's another resident that lets the door slam. I mean, there's always noise and arguments and racism, people being racist, and they know I don't have no family, so it hurts more as well. So it is lonely. It is lonely being in a hostel when you don't have no one. You don't go. You don't have enough money to go and visit friends that live in a different city. I can't work because of my mental health at the moment and my heart, and I would love to just work one day, which I will. I want to go to America, to LA. I want to start doing my music again. I want to do it. My music and acting again. I used to do it when I was younger. Social services used to put me on ballet, jiu-jitsu, karate. I'd done football when I was younger. And it was nice as a kid. And then when you grow up, you start realising you need to do something as a career. I want to be a photographer or do music. or write music, because I love writing music because it comes from the heart. It's not just one music where you just put words together, but mine is from the bottom of my heart, my experiences of being on the streets. I've slipped on the streets, I've begged, I've had handouts, I've been beaten while I was sleeping on the streets, I've been abused, I've been sexually abused growing up by foster parents, you name it. And I've been through so much, and people say to me, "How are you still alive?" And I'm like, I don't know. I still self harm, and I know it's not a thing. I've got an eating disorder. I got mental health. I'm lonely. I admit it. I am lonely because I don't have no family. I don't have anyone to go and say, "Do you know what? Today I'm just gonna go and see someone today." You know, so. But yeah, just thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. Hostels are not easy. I'm in a homeless hostel, and it's hard. You meet new people in out in out in out, and I know I'm not ready to move out yet because my mental health, and it's like you try to make sense, shall I say, of what you want to do with your life and stuff. I know that my dream is to meet Demi Lovato. I've always wanted to go. My foster sister, she got tickets for it, but unfortunately, something happened to the tickets, so I couldn't go to the Tell Me You Love Me tour, which upset me because she paid for it for me, and I couldn't go because it's too expensive. And when she told me she had it, I was over the moon. I was like, I'm gonna meet my role model of 13 years. I mean, I'm 24, and I've been a fan of hers since I can last remember. I've always grew up with Demi Lovato on my TV and Christina Aguilera, and it's like I was so excited, and then I got so disappointed that I couldn't have gone, and I would have gone to the meet and greet as well, but something happened to the ticket. So I remember for days just crying. I was like, no. And then after my birthday, I heard Demi Lovato overdosed, and they made my mental health worse because I started crying, thinking my role model was in hospital, and it was horrible. But I'm glad she's okay now because she's coming back, people. She's coming back, and she's ready to kick ass. But yeah, and living in a hostel, people look at you as if you're dirt. Like, you're nobody. You don't exist. Like, we're still classed as homeless. Most of us are. Most of us are horrible and got an attitude. Most of us have a heart of gold. Most of us steal. Well, I don't. Just to say that I don't. But some of them do, and they do drugs. And I'm just the one that has mental health, has no family, has nothing. And sometimes I go to bed and I think, I hope I don't wake up tomorrow. I don't want to wake up because I'm lonely. But then sometimes I think I'm lucky to have the Lovatics as my family and Demi Lovato as my role model and idol. I would love to just meet Demi Lovato and tell her everything. Just be able to sit there and just break down to someone who can actually listen to me and understand that as a 24-year-old, what I've been through. Sometimes you don't think there's no hope because sometimes there isn't. But yeah, as homeless people, it's horrible. We're still classed as homeless because we don't own the house. We're paying rent. We're basically renting out a room. That's it. It's like a hotel. We rent out a room but stay longer than usual and pay rent all the time. That's what it is. It's like basically being in a hotel when you pay rent every fortnight and you buy your food, you buy your rent, you pay your rent, food and everything you need, and then when you're ready to move, they move you on. Or if you've done drugs and you get drug tested, you get kicked out. Or you do something really bad, you get kicked out and you'll be on the streets. Some of my friends have gone on the streets recently, which broke my heart. And I always think I'll be next. I'm not doing anything wrong, but my mental health's telling me I'm gonna be next. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you guys a little bit about it. I'll be doing better videos eventually, but just thought I told you. I'm Caitlin Page. and I live in a homeless hostel. Bye.